Norse mythology breakdown. Norse mythology is extremely interesting, but it's hard to get into because compared to Greek or Egyptian mythology, there's not like a central pantheon. I know that there are absolutely core figures, but a lot of their stories revolve more around a deeper sense of interconnectedness. Norse mythology begins with Muspelheim, which is essentially the hottest realm, and Niflheim, which is the coldest realm. The point where they touched was the primordial void, and that's where the original gods and giants emerged from. Originally, there was Ymir and a divine cow, Athumla. Ymir had sustained himself off of Athumla's milk, and at the same time, all of the Jotnar or Jotun or giants came from Ymir's sweat. While Ymir was surviving off of Athumla's milk, Athumla was actually licking salt blocks to stay alive, and in doing so, ended up releasing the first god. The first god was Buri, and he was an ancestor of Odin. And to be honest, Odin is where everything starts to take a big shift. So far, it's been peaceful, and it's just been about how everything's coming into being. But from here, once Odin gets born, everything does change massively. Odin ends up killing Ymir and flooding the world with his blood. After that, Odin used Ymir's body to craft Midgard, and from there, it just didn't get better. Many giants had died in the flood, with only one and his wife surviving. They naturally came to hate Odin and his warlike kin, the Aesir. While the giants were regrouping, Odin, on the other hand, was making Asgard with the rest of his family. In developing Asgard, the Aesir came across a different type of god known as the Vanir. When the Aesir discovered the Vanir and their ancient magic, they react in the way that you would expect based on Odin's actions, and they immediately start war. The Vanir wanted respect, and the Aesir didn't want to give it, and they ended up going to war, and they ended up warring for so long, and both of them taking so many losses, that they ended up reaching a truce and forming a treaty. Nord, the Vanir god of the sea, and both of his children Freyja and Freyr came with him to the Aesir. The Aesir gods Honir and Mimir ended up going to the Vanir. Yes, that Freyja, yes, that Mimir. If you'd like me to dive deeper into this mythology, just let me know in the comments down below, and like and follow for more.